All right, everyone. So this is the 10th wash after using the L'Oreal Luo Color 6VR. And as you can see, it definitely is really nice. It is definitely faded, but it's not a bad fade. It still looks red. Even though it's faded out, you still see some shine to it. It looks healthy, it feels healthy. And even though the roots are coming in, it's not that bad compared to other colors that it faded all out and it was either too light or too orangey or even a muddy color and the roots were like poof. So what I decided to do this time is do something a little different. In the next coming video, I'm going to be doing a hair color video where I take 2 shades of color from the box for you consumers out there. I'm going to take a permanent box color from L'Oreal and I'm going to take a L'Oreal Healthy Look Gloss and I'm going to show you guys how to do your roots and then how to refresh your whole color so it matches, so you don't have to overlap the red over red, and that prevents damage and darkening of the hair. So 10 washes, this is what you can expect after using the professional L'Oreal Luo Color, and I'll be back soon with a video for you all, so stay tuned. Alright everyone, I am back, and it has been well over 10 washes since I had last colored my hair. So in this video, I have something special for you guys, because a lot of people I've been watching are still using box dye. And I understand, it might be a money issue, it could just be affordability, or just maybe easier. You found a shade you felt comfortable with as a consumer. So I thought I would do something really cool and show you guys how to use a box hair dye and a box demi-permanent hair dye to both retouch your roots and refresh your mid-shaft and ends for an all-over even, healthy-looking hair color. And this method can be used for just about any single color out there, with the exception of a high lift blonde, which is a whole other story. If you're doing any high lift color, make sure you find the shade you like, and then after you rinse the color off your roots, find a toner, or either it's a red shade or a high lift brown or high lift blonde, and then put that all over so you get one even tone. But generally, any single box shade, whether it's black, brown, red, or blonde, you can find a permanent color and you can find a demi-permanent color. So the way it's going to work is first of all, you're going to do a skin allergy test with both products, because you may not be allergic to one, but you could be allergic to the other one. Find one shade, this one is 5MB, which is medium auburn. You're going to mix your color, put it only on your roots, so do a whole root touch-up. Process this on your roots for the full 45 minutes, especially if you have gray. And then the last 10 minutes, so around 35 minutes, you're going to mix your demi-permanent color, and then you're going to apply it from not directly on your hair color, it's permanent. You're going to apply it from the line of demarcation going down. Very simple process and a foolproof way to color your hair at home and get very close to salon results. So I'll be back, I'm going to mix this, do my root touch up, and I'll come back for the last minute or so of just me applying this to the sides. And I'll show you guys the finished result. So I will see you guys soon. Alright, so the root touch up is on and it is almost done processing. So then I'm just going to mix up the Healthy Look Demi Cream, and I'm going to apply it from here down, and I might take a shot of just like the last few seconds of the sides, because it's very self-explanatory and very easy. Just get it on there, massage it in, and 10 minutes for the demi. I'll get into it later, but you want to choose usually a shade lighter. So if you're using level 5, do level 6. Alright, so I mixed it, and I'm going to quickly apply it. Starting from underneath. You apply it just like so, from underneath all the way to the top, and process for 10 minutes. Alright, and it is all finished. All right, and this is the finished result, and I'm actually quite pleased. So I'm gonna go get a shot outside and I'll be right back to finish up the review. All right, everyone, I am back, and as you can tell from my little experiment, you can get, if you're a consumer and using a box dye, really even solid color results from using a box color and a box demi-permanent color. As you can tell with the roots, they look indistinguishable, and even from the mid shaft and ends, they all look like they're the same color. Here's another example. And I want to just talk to you guys really quickly on some pro tips. If you are a consumer, first things first, never ever try to do a drastic shade. So if you're trying to do like 5 shades lighter, if you're a natural dark brown and you see a blonde dye, don't ever do that. You're not going to get even results. If you're coloring your hair though 1 or 2 shades lighter and you have a nice red shade, what you want to do is then look at the company online and see if they have a demi-permanent line. Sometimes you're able to intermix different lines in that if you go for like, Clairol, for example, when I had the Natural Instincts, you can use those at most other shades and get a similar result. One of L'Oreal's problems though is that it doesn't have the demi-permanent anymore. So if you guys wanted to get a similar shade to this, you would have to buy the 6RR on another seller like eBay or something, because it's long since been discontinued. I will say that with the method I used, it's very foolproof and it works really good if you're using a liquid color, because liquid is easy to do yourself. If you're using a cream hair color, you want to get someone to help you do it in the back, because sometimes it's hard to do that yourself. Overall though, I wanted to also recommend that when you do the demi shade, if you're using a, I'll give you guys just a really easy example, a 5N. What you want to do is then find a demi shade about a shade lighter, because most demi colors tend to run a little bit deeper. So if I was doing this and I did the 5MB, which is a medium auburn, and I used the 5R, nothing really wrong with that, but it might look slightly deeper because demi-permanents don't have the added lift. That's why I did 1 shade lighter and I used the 6RR, which was the intense light auburn, because I knew it was going to be a shade darker and it would be a medium auburn, just like the L'Oreal 5MB was. And that's why the results are all even. Other tips, if you have a sensitive scalp, you might want to be careful, because different colors may react differently, and if you accidentally get a demi color on your scalp that you're allergic to, you could be sensitive. So always do the skin allergy test with both. That being said, there's really not much to say other than have fun with it, be creative. You can even get more creative and do some foils. When you're doing that root touch-up, if you want to do a balayage effect, you can do some foils, paint some foils with different shades, and then color the rest of the hair 1 solid shade. So you can do that if you want to get a few tones of red in there, a few tones of gold. If you're doing a golden brown, be careful, because some brands can tend to run a lot darker. So if you're using a root color, it's a golden blonde, and you use a demi shade, you might get two totally different results. Also, another question I get a lot, is it okay that if maybe you're nervous for the first time and you just do a root touch-up, you just put your permanent color on the roots, process it, you rinse it out, and then rough dry it? Is it okay if you do a demi color? Yes, it is. Most of the time, demi colors are very gentle on the hair, and you can do them the same day and not have any negative side effects. You can also go to a beauty supplier like Sally Beauty and get a cream demi there that's very similar to the box shade you're using, or do a whole different color altogether. Box hair color is a little bit different than professional color in that you don't have control over the developer. That's what makes it different. Same with demi-permanent colors. So really be smart when you're doing this. And while I don't guarantee any good results, you can get a decent wearable shade. If you ever feel like you're nervous, please consider going to a local cosmetology school and having the school do it for you for cheaper. This is it for this video. Hope you guys liked it, and if you want a similar color to this, I have the formula posted in the description below, but I'll just say it again now. It was L'Oreal 5MB liquid, all on the roots, processed for 45 minutes, and then the last 10 minutes of the color, I did the L'Oreal Healthy Look 6RR, and I just processed it for 10 minutes on the ends and mid shaft. Rinsed on cool water, I gave it a gentle shampoo, and then a conditioner, and that was it. So, like, comment, hit that subscribe button down below. I am almost done using all of my mini stockpile box shades. I have, I think, 3 more shades to review, and then I'll be reviewing all professional color after that. So it's been an exciting almost 2-year journey, and from here on, we're gonna go for professional hair color after that. So I'll catch you guys on soon.